Hey, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to the Living Vivaciously podcast. I'm your host, Marina Gergis, and today we're talking about how to build a magnetic brand. First, what is a magnetic brand, and what does that word even mean? For me, the word magnetic means attraction. You like it, but you don't exactly or particularly know why you're attracted to it. So that's what defines a magnetic brand. And other than the attraction of people wanting or feeling drawn to your brand, also a magnetic brand builds trust. People trust you as the authority on the subject. People trust you as the person that could help them. People want to come to you and offer you opportunities, which is another component or a quality of a magnetic brand. People are attracted to you and therefore they trust you, and then they want to offer you opportunities, whether to hire you one-on-one or to bring you into their community to be an educator, to do partnerships with you. So a magnetic brand helps you attract more opportunities. A magnetic brand is also true to self. It reflects who you are as you are, not a made up persona, because I believe that true to self just means authentic, but also it's a display of our own unique characteristics, our own life's philosophy, which I want to talk about in this episode today, because I think that would help you even stand out more from people doing the same things in your industry. So, how can you create a magnetic brand? These are some steps that I actually walk my clients who I coach one on one in my VIP day. It's a brand strategy VIP day, and we go in depth into these 4 or 5 things that I'm going to be sharing right now. So, the first thing is knowing your, and I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but knowing yourself is the key to creating a true to self magnetic brand. Knowing your quirks, knowing your strength, knowing what you're like and the things that you believe in, knowing what you stand for, knowing what kind of lifestyle you want for yourself allows you to show up and share from that space of self knowing, self assurance, self trust. So we can't go out there and create magnetic brands if we ourselves don't know who we are and what we stand for. And the best way to do this is to journal, is to pick up a journal and just write about the emotions that come up. I have a great episode with Shayna on this podcast that you can go and review. I believe it's episode 5, where she talks about her content creation method and that took her from making 6,000 in a year to making 6,000 in a week from creating amazing content that draws people in. And one of her methods was this method of journaling every day about what's coming up in the body, what's coming up emotionally. Oftentimes, you'll also see me draw inspiration directly or even share directly from my journals. So I will be writing about something that I'm thinking about, and I will go in and record it and maybe use it as an audio for one of my reels. So that is magnetic because it's coming from a true place deep within you that no one else has access to but you. So other people could be experts within the field. They could have all the credentials, everything on under their name, yet they don't have that mind behind it, that philosophy that you have, the way that you think about the world and your point of view. So the second component of a magnetic brand is owning your story and journey. This is where I see a lot of people wanting to hide because it is scary to share your story, to share your journey, especially if it wasn't an easy one. And this is one of the biggest things that I do with my clients when I coach them, is helping them step more and own more of their story and their journey, how they got to where they are today, the challenges that they faced. So I want you to journal about this. Maybe start thinking about moments in your story till this day that brought you to where you are today? What were the challenges that you faced? What were the transformations you had because of these challenges? And how do you do life? And how do you explore life? And how do you live? And what is the idea behind everything that you do and the reason why you're here today doing or sharing content and building your business and brand? I find that people often shy away from this because they feel like, well, everyone has gone through this. But no, it's not that. It's not the same story for everyone because you are unique and you have a unique way of dealing with lifestyle challenges. So it is still valid for you to share, because when you're sharing, you are connecting with people who are on the same path as you or who were on that path and that need the inspiration, because we are not all the same. We all have different ways of adapting and different ways of getting through challenges in life and different personal transformations. And as humans, we're always evolving. And I think that's the beauty of building a personal brand, because you're able to bring people on a journey through your evolution as a human being, not just as a business owner. And that allows people to be part of this growth in your brand. And that is magnetic for sure. People will tell me in my DMs that, Marina, I really want to work with you. Like whatever you have, I didn't even look at your services. I want to work with you. And this to me signifies magnetism. They're like, I love what you're about. I love your life's philosophy. I love the way you perceive the world and what you preach and teach. And I want to be part of that. That is magnetic. That is when you don't know why you're attracted to something, but you are attracted and you want to take action. It makes people feel like they belong to something when you share your story, when you show up in your power, when you show up knowing yourself and knowing what your strengths are. And then the third point would be sharing your unique point of view, your POV. And let me tell you, this is your most important brand asset. Your point of view and how you view the world, which I also call your teaching or life philosophy, is your most prized brand asset, because no one else will have the same point of view as you. This could be something challenging. This could be a hot take that you have about your industry. This could be a different way of living life that only you believe in and it's not the standard, or that people want to believe in but they're scared. So it's a challenging or spicy opinion that you have about something within your industry or just the way that people do life. And I really think that that helps you stand out with much ease. Like this could be the first thing that you do if you're still working on getting to know yourself and getting to own your story. Think about what within your industry that you don't believe in or that you want to challenge, and share your point of view. Share your different perspective of doing things in business, for example, which brings me to the fourth point, which is breaking all the rules. Learn the rules and then break them. Know what people are doing out there and then say, all right, I'm going to challenge that and I'm going to break that rule. I'm going to do things my own way. And people could see that, and it's refreshing. I also hear that word when people are describing brands that they're attracted to. And when I ask people, why do you want to work with me? They say it's like, it's different. I feel like you don't say what everyone else is saying. You're not doing business the same way everyone is preaching to do business. Everyone is all about the 6-figure this and that and the 10K months and talking about followers. And I'm over here, I'm like, okay, tell me how much you've lived. Tell me about the depth of living that you're experiencing due to your business and due to you aligning your business to your lifestyle. So learn the rules and then learn to break them. That is courage right there, and that will help you stand out right away. And then finally, sharing your way of doing life. So within all these points, I've touched on this, but I also gave the example of people preaching the six figures and that this is the sign of a successful brand and that's how you know you've made it. And for me, I challenged that by telling people, well, how about you tell me how much free time you have within your day? I don't subscribe to the booked and busy lifestyle. I want freedom. I want space within my business. And that's what I teach my clients. And that's my way of viewing life. I view life as a way for us to experience and be rather than sit in front of our laptop all day long, creating offers and services and trying to hit a milestone that doesn't even resonate for us. I mean, by all means, if that's your goal, go for it. But also, it's not the only way to be successful in business. And I really believe that life is about living, and I will stand behind this. And this is a life philosophy or a teaching philosophy I've had since I was young. I've recently shared a few journal entries from 2018 and 2019, right before I quit my corporate job, and I was planting the seeds to start my business. And I was talking about these things in my journal. I mean, back then, I didn't know that what I was creating was my teaching philosophy or my life philosophy that then would become a big part of my brand. But I felt like that was my deepest desire and the purest form of my self expression. And had I not had these journals and these reflections, I would not have known that this is what I believe in and this is my life philosophy. So, to recap, a magnetic brand is a brand that is attractive, that people are drawn to, and people are like, hey, I want to work with you. What do you have? I want to enroll in it. I want to be part of it. People trust you and people offer you opportunities. And the way to build that is by knowing yourself so well, embracing and owning your story and your journey and sharing the evolution, sharing a unique point of view as this is your most prized brand asset, breaking all the rules and creating new ones for yourself, and then finally discovering and sharing what is your life and teaching philosophy within your brand that sets you apart from everyone else, maybe offering and doing the same thing. So if this resonates with you and you want to do this work with me one-on-one, I currently have a few openings till the end of the year in my one-on-one VIP brand strategy day, where I walk you through how to do this. And it's a very introspective and deep type of reflective work that we do together that I guide you on. And then we use that to build your personal brand that feels true to you so that when you show up, you feel like you're showing up in your power, not as someone else, just as you, embracing all that you are, the multitude of your gifts. So this resonates with you, I will leave the link in the description below, and let's connect on Instagram, and I'll see you in my next episode. Bye.